This is by Flava Fabes. Flava Fabes. I think that's a reference to Flavor Flav. I don't know. You know that show that Flavor of Love. Who used to watch that show? Flavor Flav. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you like my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. Comment below. Did you used to watch Flavor of Love? I used to love that show. He says, the squeeze is still on, right guys? So this is a loss. So he had 10 contracts of GME. I'm not sure what the strike was, but based on the break even, I'm assuming it was like 435. But they expired today. And again, I love Fridays because Friday is lots of loss porn and some gain porn, but mostly loss porn, and it's just great content. So thank you guys. This was a $118,000 YOLO, and yeah, did not work out. Sorry, brother. Ouch. I'm not exactly sure when he bought these. I don't think it was an FD because his break even is like $430. So probably bought this at the time of the squeezing, thinking by now, April 16th, this would be squoze. And the squeeze is still on, actually. You just thought it would be over before it's actually over. So yeah, this is tough. He's out 100%. He's down $118,000. So yeah, guh. So sorry for your loss, brother. And thank you for posting. This is great. This is Flava Fabes. This is by the Disloyal Meerkat. The Disloyal Meerkat. He says, just got my RTARD badge. I try not to curse on YouTube, guys. But he says, I just got my RTARD badge. So this is another GME YOLO, and more calls expiring today, April 16th. He had 4 contracts. The first call was at the $290 strike, and then he had 2 calls for the $320 strike and 1 call for the $370 strike. Obviously, they all finished out of the money. It didn't even get close to that. This looks like an initial investment of a little over $78,000. So $78K down the toilet. Yep, $78K down the toilet. And the other guy too, with the $118,000 down the toilet. Same thing. Now, again, I don't think this was an FD because you wouldn't buy this at these ridiculous strikes if it was like last week or this week. So it appears this is the same thing that happened with the last guy, where they bought these a couple of months out, probably in like, they bought these in January when the squeeze was happening at first, and so they bought them like 3 months in advance, thinking that the price would be over 370 by now, and it's not. It's around 150. $78,000. Good. Sorry for your loss, the Disloyal Meerkat, and thank you for posting the content. So this is by my Reddit accountee. GME 5,000%. April 16th, $30 calls exercising it. Hello, fellow apes. After the whole January turmoil, spring has sprung, and here we are on deep effing value day with a volume for crickets and ants. Less than 40 million, really? Exercising April 16th call because I like the stock too. So this is a pretty straightforward one. Not much to discuss here, but he has, I think it's just one. It was for the $30 strike. He's up 24K, which is 5,800, 30%. So monster, massive gain here. A lot of other apes lost their money on GME. It's nice to see that somebody actually made money on GME. But you see the difference? He had a $30 call, and everyone else had like $200, $300, $400 calls. Like, no, either this guy bought extremely early, or he bought it in the money leaps. good strategies, and it worked out for him. So, congratulations, my Reddit accountee. 10 Ds for you. All right, this one is by the Shinster 112. The Shinster 112. He says, I fit right in here. And this is a loss. So this is for GME. He has 32 shares worth around $5,000. What we're really looking at here is his options. It doesn't say exactly which options he had, but I'm assuming they expired today, April 16th. And I'm assuming they expired all worthless, because it says right here down 99.80%. So I think these were FDs, all right, because it went 85% down in one day today. So I think these were FDs. This was probably for like 170 or something, or like 160. So he had 6 contracts, and this was a $20,000 YOLO, and didn't work out. Give him the Wojak. So these weren't as bad as the other guys. One guy had a loss 6 times worse, and the other guy had a loss 4 times worse. But this is still very noteworthy, and at least you still got your shares, bro. And he's up 200% on his shares, so at least you got that working for you, man. He's up over 3K there, but he's down 20K on his options. So good. So, sorry for your loss, man. The Shinster 112. And thank you for posting. This one is by GME Calls, Your Wife's BF. GME Calls, Your Wife's BF. And he has the bag holder tag right here. So I guess he's pretty active on Reddit or on Wallstreetbets. Negative 99.99%. I shall now take my seat on the throne of autism. Ape emojis. Well, I don't know if you have the throne, because there's been bigger apes than you. There was a bigger ape than you, just earlier in the video. The guy lost $120,000, and the other guy lost almost as much as you did. The other guy lost $78,000, and you're losing $86,000 here. So I wouldn't say this is the throne of autism, but it's pretty up there. I did do a YOLO video a couple weeks ago. This guy YOLO'd $1 million, okay, in GME on call options, and it expired worthless. So that's the worst one I've seen thus far. $1 million lost on, I think he bought like 800 strike GME calls. So, but this is pretty noteworthy too. All right, so he had 5 calls expiring today, April 16th. It doesn't say the break, or it doesn't say the strike price, but his break even is 572, so it was probably like 570. And absolutely no chance this was happening. Again, I don't think this is an FD, because no one is that stupid to where they're gonna buy an FD for like $570 when GME is trading at 150 this week. So I assume this was bought like way earlier in January, and it just didn't work out. But yeah, this is really tough. $86,000 down the drain. Also gets the toilet, because that's his money going down the toilet. Sorry for your loss, brother. Sorry for your loss. GME Calls, Your Wife's BF. And thank you for posting. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. Not financial advice. Please like the video. Please subscribe, and if you like my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend. Peace. I'm out.